Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be about my setting up my monthly budget for the month of September, as well as my first paycheck for the month of September, and the first cash envelope stuffing for this paycheck. And I'm also going to go ahead and just close out the ending of August's budget to show where I am at for the month of August. And that is basically it. So if you're interested in watching, please stay tuned. Okay, you guys. So I want to start off by welcoming back everyone to my channel, my subscribers, my viewers, any new subscribers. Thank you for stopping back by my channel, and let's get started. So for those who are new, I use the Erin Condren Monthly Deluxe Planner to set up my budget. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to go in and just see where I left off for August, make sure everything was paid for, and where I'm at before we start with setting up September. So let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit so you guys can see. So for the paycheck for August the 8th, the credit union and my project funds that came out of that check, the light bill 2 was paid, and for the check for August the 23rd, the credit union and the project fund came out, as well as my truck insurance and property taxes. So if you watched my paycheck to paycheck video, the last one for August the 23rd, so let's see where I'm at. Where's my phone? I usually keep everything in the Budget app that I'm using, just because it's easier for me when I'm setting up and going back in. So I'm gonna see what actually came out for that last check in August to make sure it was good. So this is accurate because it's the savings. The credit union, that's automatically the same amount, and the project fund, that does not change. The insurance, that was accurate, and the landline, that was accurate. And so for the cash envelopes for that paycheck, I did the $120 for groceries, $50 for gas, $35 for fam, $25 for personal, $10 for household, and $5 for movies. The remaining balance for that paycheck was the $599.51. $111 was miscellaneous, and the rest went towards school supplies and shopping. So that actually was a good closeout for that paycheck. And then for the previous paycheck, everything was on target for that as well, because I had already kind of went through everything to make sure I was in good standings before I went on vacation. And it was an $807 remaining balance, and that went towards the vacation trip. So that closed out that particular month. And so now we can move into September. And what I like to do is I like to use depends on what I have available. I may use the payday stickers from the budget sticker book, or if I have some left, let me see if I have some. I do, from Elaine Michelle Studios. I'll use those, and that's what we're going to do today. So the first paycheck in September, setting up this monthly plan. Let me see if I can zoom out just a little bit while I'm laying this down. Is actually the 6th and the 20th. Okay, and so I always like to go in and make sure that I just lay out all the bills that I know that I am responsible for for the month of September, so that way when I lay everything out, it's easy on the eyes for me. So let's see what we can use. I am going to go with, let me see, cable is on the 4th. So I'm going to just place that there. Sometimes I like to just go back so I can make sure I'm not missing nothing. Oh, I need a cell phone. Let's see if we have one for phone. I do. So the cell phone, that is due on the 3rd. And I was looking to see if it was another option, but there's not one. So I'm going to just use this credit card one. Matter of fact, oh, I don't have my scissors up here. I'm going to put it here because it's due on the 2nd. And then, what else I have? I have the light bill. Okay, so the light bill, that was due on the 3rd as well. And student loan, let me put that out if I can find it. Some of these stickers in here from different pages. No, that's going too far back. I could have sworn they had stickers for, unless I used them all. I don't see how. No, I didn't. It's back here. So I'm going to use one of the student loan stickers, and that is on the 8th. So I'll put that there. Truck insurance is on the 25th. And I'm gonna put this umbrella one for the 30th because it's really for the taxes, because I pay those at the end of the month. Let's see. And I don't have the bill date for light bill 2 yet to set that out. So I'm just going to skip that one because I'll have that probably the 1st of next week. So let me see if I have any of the other stickers that I want to put out for. Okay, let's just go ahead and put the numbers in. So for the landline, that is $39. Cell phone is $35. Light bill was $405. Cable is $120. And the student loan is $24. I want to say $83. Truck insurance $163.09, and the taxes is $228. I need to find something else to put down for my payments that I paid automatically. Let me see if I can find one in this old budget book because I don't have anything in here. I can't believe I used all of those. It's crazy. I did. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this one. I don't have my scissors in here, so I'm going to use this for my credit union and my project fund account, because that comes out automatically every pay period, and unfortunately I'm out of those stickers that I normally use. So that is 105 plus 1, that is 205, and it's 105 for the credit union and 100 for the project fund. So what I'm going to do now is I always set up my monthly layout. And so I'm probably going to just speed through this part because I actually need to put down the little stickers that I'm going to use. And I'll be getting those from the Erin Condren monthly collection, edition 4. So I'm still utilizing this book just because, you know, I purchased it, so I want to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back. All right, you guys, so basically what I have now is just the budgeted income for the month of September, and I am going and seeing, I'm going to add this up right now and tell you what the budgeted amount is. We're looking at, let me make sure because this is really the same amount. Did I put in the wrong amount? Hold on, guys. No, I did it right. It should be $3,146.40. So now I'm going to focus on my fixed expenses. The budgeted amount, actual amount, and if I was over or under. So did I put everything on one page before? I did. Okay, so we're gonna do, wait a minute, yeah, we're gonna do the credit union, and since it's monthly, I'm gonna put what the price is, what the total is for the month. That way, instead of doing separate lines. So that's gonna be $210. The project fund account, that is actually going to be $200, and these are automatically out of the account. Then we're going to look at the landline, and that is, let's say, $39.09. We're going to look at the cell phone, that is $35, and we're going to look at my truck insurance, that is $163. Is it 09? 69. And then, okay, light bill 1, we're looking at $405. Light bill 2, I don't have that number. I don't think I received it yet. We're going to do the taxes, and we're going to do 228. Let me see. You would think I know these by heart, but sometimes it feels like I feel like I'm forgetting something. Truck insurance, taxes, project, lights, cable. See? Cable. And that is 120. And then student loan. I'm gonna say, where did I say? 2483. Okay, and so now, because I also do cash envelopes, we're gonna budget for the month of September. We're gonna do $490 for the month. And let's get our total expenses. So we have 210 plus 200 plus 3909 plus 35 plus 163.69 plus 405 plus 228 plus 120 plus 2483 plus 490. And I want to hold on for 1 second. I want to do a projected let's see, light bill 2, I'm going to do $78 because it's projected. I know I just don't know the date, but that's what it's normally. That's the running number bill for the months lately. So I'm just going to stick with that number. Okay, plus 78, and that puts me at $1,993.61 for bills. And a projected balance for the month. Oh shoot. Take that $3,146.40 and take that away from the $1,993.61, and that leaves me $1,152.79. So that's what I should be working with for this month. As far as whatever, if I'm planning on whatever, like putting something towards bills, snowball debt, and I have to work on another project for that to figure out how I'm going to start paying out another bill that I want to pay off, as well as a savings challenge I want to do as well. So that's what I have for the month of September. That's the layout. So now we're going to go ahead and we are going to do the paycheck for the first paycheck in September. Make sure I set this up. So I'm going to go ahead and speed through this part as well. Okay, you guys, so I have everything set out for the first paycheck for September. which was September the 6th, and the actual income, let me make sure, because I'm going in my budget app to make sure I have everything outlined. So the actual income is $1,754.20. And let's go through everything that came out for this check. So we have expenses, actual. Okay, so we have the credit union that came out, and that was 105. Project fund account, and that was 100. Savings, that's 140. And you know what, guys, now I think about it, I didn't add that on my layout to deduct from the monthly setup I just showed you. Light bill 1, it was actually $405.15. Sale $35. Cable $120. Student loan was actually $24.83. Okay, and then miscellaneous expenses that I have $70, $65, 35.32. Okay, and then taxes, that was ended up being $240. And you guys can see this. So my cash envelopes consisted of groceries at $120, gas at $50. These dollar signs work my nerves. The family account $35, personal $25, household $10, and then movies $5. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to look at the total expenses that came out. Well, first let me do this because I didn't budget this. It was actually 15 cents. And I think the student, what did I say for student loan? I did $24.83. Yeah, okay. So let's go in and let's see what I was working with. Okay. So we have the 105 plus the 100 plus the 140 plus the 405.15 plus the 35 plus the 120 plus the 24.83 plus the 70 plus 65 plus 35.32. I gotta take away 2 cents. Plus the 240 plus $2.45, which is this, equals that. Take away 2 cents. Okay, that gave me $1,585.31, which is technically in the green because it's under the total income that came in. So that's good. And the projected amount, I'll take that and deduct it from the 1754.20. I should have did this one instead of that one, but whatever. 168.89. So for this upcoming paycheck that I just did for September the 6th, it shows everything that came out of the check and that I have the 168.89 left as a projected balance. I am still looking to see what I'm going to do with this. I'm thinking about putting it towards the credit union and starting to pay down that because that's my next goal. Or I may just put it towards savings while I'm coming up with a plan to try to get this amount down for that bill. I think it's like at 6,000 something now, and I really want to target that bill as my next snowball debt, just because things are changing with the job right now, and I want to make sure that I have certain bills eliminated if something was to happen. So that's going to be my goal. I just have to set it up to see how I'm going to work it. So now, I know you guys saying that was too much, but anyways, I went to the bank and got my change for my cash envelopes. Have to have the correct change. So let's separate. I got my 5s here. You guys can see that. And then I have my 10s and then my 20s. And so let's go ahead and count. Let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That's 245. And so what I do is I use the Bella Taylor wallet to keep all of my cash envelopes in. My cash envelope, my cash in for the envelopes that I'm stuffing. So we're gonna start off with, let's go with the first tab that's in here, which is my gas. And so I always do $50 because that carries me for 2 weeks. And I always do 2 20s and 2 5s. So that's 20, 40, 45, 50. And I just put that in there. The next one is my groceries, and that is 120. That's 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. Put that there. And then we have entertainment, and that is the movie fund, and that's where we basically just rent movies from the video store or Redbox, and that's $5. I just do a $5 bill, and I put that there. And then household is like my toiletries, so whatever we need to be replenished, I'll just add that, and I just do a $10 bill, and there's that. And then the next category is restaurants, which is the fam. That's when we're watching movies or whatever, we want something takeout that's outside of the groceries, and that's just 35. And so that's 20, 10, 30, 35. It's 20, 30, 35. And so I put that there. And then that's the last category. And so then I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And that is my personal. That is for me. And so I keep this in the back here, just because, you know, I take it with me when I go to work in case I want to get something. But that is basically it, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider giving me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you click that red subscribe button at the bottom of the screen and that notification bell so that way you are notified whenever I post a new video. Until next time, guys, I'll check you in the next video. Bye.